QUAN, and this is love of the highest vibration. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you try to wipe off the earth and erase and get rid of somebody that is spiritually ranked? How dare you? You wipe your asses the way every other human does, and you literally have no spiritual ranking, but because you co-sign each other and tell you all that you're somebody because I gave you a badge, because I gave you a position, because I gave you money. I'm somebody, you're nobody, and you're not spiritually ranked. But you tried to wipe out and destroy somebody that was spiritually ranked. And you should have known that you were playing with fire. You were playing with ancestral fire because you failed. Good evening, everybody. I'm QUAN. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. The setup looks a little bit different today. And I always do weird things. And because I do them, because my ancestors guide me to do them. And I do the things that my ancestors tell me to do when they tell me to do it. Okay? Just in case you were wondering really quick, this is my father, Malaka Gannett, Ababa Malaka Gannett. This is my great-grandfather, Aleka Wuvu, from Gondar, Ethiopia. Somebody thought that they would be able to get something done up under somebody's ancestor's nose and make somebody go away quietly. Somebody, and I'm hearing they had no right to do this. They had no right to do what they did. That's a message for somebody. You had no right. You had no right to do this. Somebody in the government whose head was all the way up their ass thought that they had the authority spiritually to erase and make someone that was spiritually ranked disappear and go away forever. And they thought because they had more connections, they thought because they had more money, they thought because they hired the best practitioners from around the world and had all the tools, the military and the resources in their pocket, that they would be able to erase and wipe out someone that was spiritually ranked. Now, what I have here is the death card. And what the death card is talking about today, right now, this ended. This ended today, right now. And the people that have tried to do this, you're all cursed. Everything is coming to an end for this family. And everything is coming to an end for everyone that helped right now, today. Now, the Garuda, the animal of the double Vajras, this speaks of somebody that is an authority figure, somebody that is to keep order, somebody that's in charge of maintaining spiritual balance between the spiritual and the physical to make sure things go there with this, the way they're supposed to go with the regular people, so to speak. Okay, with the people that might not be enlightened, that might still just be part of the larger triangle, you know, the sheeple. The Garuda represents someone that is in charge of the sheeple. This is actually, when I clarified it, the CIA energy. Okay, this is somebody that has a job in the government, in the CIA, and I'm not going to go too much with the alphabet boys today. Y'all don't have to cut off my internet. I'm not going to go deep into that. People know how to read in between the lines. But this person in the CIA that thought because they badge into a place that everyone can't just walk into, they felt special. And they got their head up their ass and they thought, I can do whatever I want to do. I'm not going to acknowledge or even observe any spiritual laws I'm not going to observe universal law. I'm not going to observe anyone's ancestors. I'm just going to do whatever I want to do because I'm a narcissist and I feel like I have the power to make things in the world with people go the way I see fit through my narcissistic lens. So somebody being a busybody got to work deciding, I don't like you, I like you. I don't like you, I like you. You co-sign my BS, I'll keep you. And I really don't like you. I'm just going to erase you and get rid of you. Okay? The Sakti of Vajras. Whoever you are, you have ancestral wisdom. You have strength and wisdom, and you have a very strong and powerful purpose here, and you're very strong and powerful. Okay? Now, there was a priest specifically, a priest, not a pastor. There was a priest specifically that pushed up, let's say, they pushed up the future empress, Yasodhara. Okay? Now, Yasodhara was not spiritually ranked. She was a sheeple. It doesn't mean she's a bad person. She's a younger soul. She's a much younger soul. She doesn't have ancestral wisdom. She's not connected to the spiritual realm. She's very attractive, shallow, superficial, materialistic energy. Nothing wrong with that. It's part of the human experience. But whoever this energy is, there is a priest specifically that wanted to push Yasodhara, this energy right here, up into a position that you're supposed to be in. Now, whether you want this position or not is not the point. But the problem was you have the spiritual ranking and the energy signal and the ancestral wisdom to fulfill a certain position you were supposed to play in life. Now, whether or not you wanted it, that doesn't matter. You were qualified for it. And because you were qualified spiritually for it, and the young, shallow, sheeple energy, which means they're just at an earlier stage in their human development, because she doesn't, someone tried to do a destiny swap and literally take the essence of what and who your soul is as a person. You're a whole seer. You are a whole seer in reincarnation that has ancestral protection divinely. You're protected by the ancestors, whoever you are, because you have a job to do here, and you're an old soul and you're very wise. And somebody literally thought that it's simple. A narcissist in the CIA said, don't worry, we'll get you in. All we have to do is make this seer go away. All we got to do is do a destiny swap, really, a swift swap, because clearly God made a mistake. He meant to give it to you because you know how to wear a Prada purse and match it with red bottom shoes correctly. So God obviously God made a mistake, because if God knew what he was doing, he would have given your spiritual abilities, because whoever you are, you do have spiritual abilities. You have spiritual gifts and abilities. And the narcissist of the CIA said, that's okay. God made a mistake. See, because God overlooked the fact that you know how to wear Prada and you know how to shop. And I like shopping with you, and you co-sign my BS and bad behaviors and toxic ways. So God really meant for you to be this person. God made a mistake. And because I'm a narcissist, don't worry, I will correct God's mistake. And they went about hiring from all over the world some of the people they felt were spiritually ranked too, that were practitioners. But these practitioners are not in alignment for where they should be right now spiritually. And they're not doing the job that they're supposed to do. That this priest hired and worked with several practitioners and the CIA and your family to do a destiny swap with you. But you cannot knock and erase your ancestral bloodline. You can't make your ancestors go away. And your ancestors looked down and they said, now this ain't right. Something don't look right here. Somebody is trying to walk in our child's shoes, and they're oppressing our child, and they're trying to reinvent the wheel. You know, the wheel, the karmic wheel that dictates based on the past, the present, and the future, where you're going to be on that wheel. And it dictates what happens based on your past. And based on your past, seer, an ancient wisdom, strong soul, based on your past, you have passed the test. You have gone through the lifetimes of suffering. You've had many, many desires in lifetimes that led you to different roads of suffering, that taught lessons that built you up with the wisdom that you needed to reach the spiritual ranking you're at today. And the ancestor said, with all that experience and knowledge that you have and wisdom, who is this kitchen witch with a low IQ? Your ancestors said, who is this kitchen witch with a low IQ that they're trying to replace you with, that knows how to match a Prada bag with red bottom shoes? What is this nonsense? And then your ancestors said, they did one of them joints. Your ancestors said, absolutely not. So today, right now, all of this comes to an end. It's over. Because the Capricorn has been found. The Eritrean at the NSA has been discovered. 2 separate people. Every single person has been named and identified. The operation is over. And the kitchen witch with the low IQ that knows how to shimmy, because back in the day when they had class and coot, they said shimmy. They didn't say what I say on I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. They failed in erasing and getting rid of you, like you don't have spiritual protection. Something might be going on right now with someone's crown chakra because of the spiritual atrocity they tried to commit against you by erasing you. Something might be going on with a person's crown chakra because this was spiritual corruption of the highest order. Communication in reverse. Somebody held back some communication. Somebody didn't communicate something. There was a miscommunication intentionally. And right now, somebody is having a realization about the truth. You have been found and discovered, and they found out who you were and why they were trying to hide you and why so many lies were told on you and how they tried to unalive and get rid of you and set you up to be killed before anyone found out how they tried to do a switcheroo and do a destiny swap. Realization. Sacral chakra. There might be an issue with someone's sacral chakra. So without further ado, we're going to jump into the reading. I am going to read the QUAN Oracle card. I am going to pull the crown chakra and the sacral chakra, and then we're going to jump into the reading. How's everybody doing this evening? I love you all. Thank you for showing up. All right, we're going to pull a sacral chakra card. The color of the sacral chakra is orange, okay? The color of the sacral chakra is orange, okay? And the sacral chakra, it governs your emotions. The color of the crown chakra is purple. The color of the crown chakra is purple, and it governs the thought, the mental plane. Let's go. Let's go. What is the QUAN Oracle card for this reading this evening, Holy Divine Spirit? What is the QUAN Oracle card this evening? What is the QUAN Oracle card for this read this evening? 3. Just when you thought you got rid of me, here I am, back from the dead. I don't know why I just said that. Somebody wanted me to say that. Just when you thought you got rid of me, here I am, back from the dead. Came right back. I didn't go nowhere. These are past life dynamics playing out, and I didn't go anywhere. I'm right here amongst you. Sisters of the Rising Sun. Sisters of the Rising Sun. You are a highly creative being with the ability to raise the vibration of consciousness on the planet through the creative projects and dreams. Your creative projects and dreams. Sounds like you have a responsibility, dear. It sounds like you have a purpose. It sounds like you were put here with the divine purpose that you're here to fulfill, and nobody can intervene and no one can stop that. That's what it sounds like to me with Sisters of the Rising Sun. You are a highly creative being with the ability to help raise the vibration and consciousness on the planet through your creative projects and dreams. Remain open to other souls joining forces with you, just like the Sisters of the Sun Rising, who bring great energy to help humanity through their group endeavors. When you allow for aligned group effort, wonderful things can happen. In the near future, you may be collaborating with other souls that are also older souls that are on the same vibration as you, and you all might work together on creative projects to do what you all were brought here to do, which is raise the vibration and frequency on the planet. And I feel like in the very near future, you're going to be working with other people to help restore and balance the feminine energy on the planet, between the masculine and feminine energy. That's why that's coming out. All right, Holy Divine Spirit, tell me about the crown chakra. Tell me about the crown chakra. Clarify crown chakra for someone. Clarify crown chakra. All I keep hearing is you had no right. You had no right to do this. You had no right. 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 Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. All right. They said 3 more. I'm so dramatic, y'all. I have a flair for the arts, drama, the dramatic. Not in a bad way, though. What is the message, Holy Divine Spirit? What is this crown chakra? Clarify crown chakra. Feeling spiritually detached. Crown chakra. Someone has an entity feeding in their crown chakra. Overactive crown chakra. Self-destructive behavior. Overactive crown chakra. Hyper spiritualization. Clarify sacral chakra. Please clarify the sacral chakra. Clarify the sacral chakra. 3. Okay. Clarify the sacral chakra. Poor circulation. Somebody might be suffering from poor circulation. That can be a symptom of an imbalance in the sacral chakra. Another physical manifestation of an imbalance in a sacral chakra might be a urinary tract issue. Someone might be dealing with a urinary tract issue, poor circulation, menstrual problems, feeling detached. So somebody might be feeling detached, urinary tract issues, menstrual problems, feeling detached, or somebody might be doing spell work to try to induce this on someone. Someone might be feeling spiritually detached. They might have an entity feeding in the crown chakra, self-destructive behavior, and hyper spiritualization. Realization, communication. What is communication in the reverse? The Queen of Cups reverse, the 8 of Pentacles reverse. somebody might be pulling out of something, or somebody might have been working to try to create an illusion, but whatever they were working on to try to stop your communication, someone was working on an illusion to stop your communication, to block communication from you, and they were trying to block you from your abundance, the 10 of Pentacles, or even your inheritance. This could be even a family inheritance, but it was a missed opportunity to do that. So let's go ahead and jump into that reading. Again, I have hyper spiritualization, self-destructive behavior, an entity attachment in the crown chakra, feeling detached, crown chakra, poor circulation, urinary tract issues, menstrual problems, and feeling detached. Okay. This might be Yasodhara. This might be the future Empress energy that they tried to. Oh, no. Okay, this might actually be a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay. There might be a Leo that might be suffering from one or more of these issues. Okay, what is the energy crowning this read, Holy Divine Spirit? Somebody that has been watching you as of recently. Someone's been watching you as of recently. You see with the 7 of Pentacles here, it looks like somebody's looking at somebody or watching them. Somebody has caught wind of the truth about what people were trying to do to you, and they've been watching the situation. Okay. Whoever you are, everyone can see that you're very confident. You're a leader. Okay. A very intelligent. The Queen of Wands is a leader, man or woman. This could be the person that's watching you. Or this could be your energy. Someone could be a fire sign. Someone could be a Sagittarius, any other sign. And right now, something's being worked out for you where balance is being brought back to your life after all of the different things that someone did to try to make you go away, to try to keep you hidden. Somebody literally tried to hide you. Somebody literally tried to hide you. And when you started shining so bright, when your light started shining so bright that they could no longer hide you and their lies about you were going to be exposed, they decided to kill you. When you started to become exactly who the universe and your destiny and ancestors said you were sent here to become, and that light got too bright, someone took matters in their own hand and they took to the streets and decided to try to kill you, to get you out the way real quick because you were about to be discovered, somebody that they tried to keep hidden. Let's go. What is the obstacle right now? The obstacle is everything is falling out. Everything is falling out the same way this stone just fell out of my ring. Everything is falling out now. Like all kind of secrets are falling out. Somebody's teeth could be falling out from all the lies they told about you. It's like different. It's like somebody has been hiding everything up under a trench coat, and now everything is falling out that trench coat. Oh, what's that right there? A gun? A knife? What is that right there? Oh my God. Is that a will? Paper? Money? A birth certificate? What? Who? Everything is falling out right now. Everything is literally falling out in the open for everybody to see the truth about what somebody did to try to hide and get rid of you. What is the obstacle right now? Holy Divine Spirit. What's the obstacle? The obstacle right now is somebody that these people hired, the devil in reverse. It's completely over. Someone has a lot of Leo in their chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And this is describing their energy. This is the shallow energy. This is the person that knows how to wear Prada, and whatever all those other names are that a lot of us do not care anything about at all. That's why we might not even know them. This is a person that is very materialistic, very superficial, very shallow level. This is a kitchen witch with a low IQ that has zero connection to their ancestors, zero connection to spirituality, any ancestral wisdom, or anything at all, but they might look good. Okay? The devil in reverse. This is who they had on your behind trying to take you out. This is who they hired to take you out, and they feel completely defeated with the Five of Swords reverse. So their problem right now is they couldn't get rid of you and make you disappear using the kitchen witch with a low IQ that knows how to shimmy. They couldn't get rid of you. They couldn't make you disappear. They couldn't. Well, we'll get someone that looks better, that got a nicer shape, that's younger, and do this and do that. But they have an empty head. They're the scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz. They haven't got a brain. They literally got somebody and tried to make you disappear that doesn't have a brain. This person needs to go on a journey of self-discovery down the yellow brick road to meet the wizard. And then even when they met the wizard couldn't make them have a brain. So the wizard tried to do a destiny swap. The wizard said, okay, because you have a big booty, because you got a big booty, I'm going to try to do a destiny swap because you had a long road. You're the wounded warrior. You had stilettos on that yellow brick road, and you can't walk on no yellow brick road with stilettos, but you still look good. And I like how the booty was moving in them stilettos on the yellow brick road. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm still going to try to see if I can make you fit the bill. I'm going to destiny swap. It's something in my culture. We know how to do a destiny swap because you don't have a brain. And even with all my magic and all the things that I know in the deepest book in the occult, in the deepest ocean, from the highest tower, I cannot cast a spell to make this kitchen witch have a brain. So they tried to do a destiny swap. They literally thought they were going to destiny swap with you and this person and either suppress your life and then totally get rid of you. Woo, child. Now whoever that wizard practitioner is, now they're being realistic. Now they're being real with themselves. They like, okay, I knew this kitchen witch never had a brain from the beginning, but I thought maybe if I stuffed something in there, some hay, or if I just stuffed something in there, they might, but it's not, it's just making it worse. And now they have to be real about it. The Queen of Swords, this energy is when somebody is facing reality. It's when somebody they're taking something for exactly how it is. It's the truth. We just have to be honest. This kitchen witch doesn't have a brain, and they have no connection. I tried to do a destiny swap. The person was spiritually connected. We can't. They have spiritual protection. Even when they're alone, we isolated them. We completely isolated them from their family and everyone else, and we still can't kill them. It's clear we cannot switch Michael Jackson with we cannot switch Michael Jackson with one of his younger brothers. It's just not, it's not working. It's not picking up. People aren't picking up what we trying to put down. What happened in the recent past? In the recent past, somebody did not think right about this. And now and they became very depressed because the Four of Swords talks about the mind. And it also talks about when you go back to your home, the castle, when you retreat, it speaks of retreating. Somebody has retreated back into a mental space of reflection whereby they're realizing in the past, I didn't think about this the right way. I might have been thinking with the big head instead of the little head, or the little head instead of the big head. I was thinking with my private parts instead of thinking with my mind and using logic. I wasn't using logic. I was being lustful, and I tried to do the impossible, and I'm kind of depressed. I even attempted and tried it. Why was I playing with God? Why would I even play with God like that? Why would I even attempt to play with God? And it became too burdensome for the Wizard of Oz, okay? That's who we're going to call this person. If you ever have to file a police report, don't ever refer to anyone as a kitchen witch with a low IQ or the Wizard of Oz. It became too burdensome for them to work with this brainless kitchen witch. Because they got bad karma for what they tried to do to you, and they're losing their financial stability. Part of their foundation, they're having issues with something having to do with their money, their home, their community. There's something within their community financially that's going wrong. They're losing. And now this person is in some King of Cups, King of Swords energy. Now they are trying to operate with more empathy and compassion, and they're also tapping into their intuition. This person is now tapping into their intuition. Tell me more about the situation in the recent past of what went on, Holy Spirit. In the recent past, there was a narcissist. This is someone in the CIA. Because y'all have been following the story. Y'all have seen a million of my readings. Yeah, we know who's who. In the recent past, someone in the CIA, Six of Pentacles reverse, they did something that was unequitable, unfair. And it had to do with money, a house, real estate, some kind of resource that was supposed to go to somebody. And they did something that was unjust and unfair. But they did it to somebody that was spiritually ranked. They did it to a whole seer. Okay. Now, at the time they did this, they didn't realize, or they did know this person was a seer, but they thought this seer did not realize their own gifts. They didn't know who and what they were. But what they didn't realize is whoever this seer is, a seer energy, they can see when something wrong is happening and an injustice is occurring. But a real seer also, because they're connected to their ancestors and the spirit realm, understands order and the order of things. And we understand divine timing. And we understand, even if someone is playing in your face, sometimes you have to allow them to play in your face, even for years, because you have a higher spiritual understanding that there's a dynamic that has to play out, and it has to play out in divine timing. And these dynamics have to do with past life regressions. These dynamics have to do with karma. These dynamics have to do with the right time, the right place, because there might be someone that's a part of your dynamic that has to bring you justice, but they might be in the middle, stuck in a cycle, in a lesson that they're in. So if something was going on with you 7 years ago, and the person that is supposed to bring you justice, if you interfered with that person at that time, it would throw the whole dynamic of how justice is supposed to come to you. And at the time it's supposed to come, because it would interfere with a cycle that they're stuck in, because it's a certain dynamic. They have their own dynamic and lessons that they have to complete, and cycles they have to close out. You understand? See, seer energies understand that there are different dynamics that play out spiritually that you can't see in the physical, which is why we know that that's why we're chill about things like they did this. Well, grab up everything you need and quickly go here and complain about this and tell this and report. No. Certain things have to happen in divine timing, and they have to happen a certain way that they have to happen. You have to allow certain things to play out. When you see that wheel card come out, it's telling you, things are playing out the way they have to, and divine timing is occurring right now. Someone in the CIA that tried to get away with an injustice in the distribution of a resource that might have belonged to you, or part of something belonged to you, they're accepting now that they couldn't get away with hiring people to get rid of you, okay, and make you go away and disappear. These people tried to pimp you and your spiritual abilities out. Okay, they tried to do a destiny swap with you. They tried to replace you. They tried to sign contracts and deals with groups to study your DNA. Yeah, they went far. They signed contracts over your younger years for people to study your DNA, where don't worry, we'll isolate them and no family member will help them, so that you can do whatever you want to them and then study their reaction. These people were sick. They took your spiritual abilities and gifts and turned you into a caged animal. Or they tried to turn you into a caged animal where people could study your DNA. They would suppress your finances. They would tell all your family members, no one speak to this family member. No one help them. No one, if they complain that people are following them, they're crazy. Just write it. Tell everyone that they're mentally unstable. These people took a seer with spiritual abilities and gifts and pimped them out. And they did this to you since your childhood. Since your childhood, they knew you had spiritual gifts, abilities, and you were spiritually ranked and that you were a seer. And instead of nourishing your gift, what they did is they went and bartered you out. They went and made deals and contracts with companies that wanted to study your DNA. They made deals with people to harness your DNA. They made offers to people that you were in relationships with to do spell work on you, to connect an ethereal cord to your sacral and root chakra so that they could allow a whole coven of witches and warlocks to connect to you spiritually so that they could all siphon from your energy and manifest abundance for themselves. They did a lot to you, baby. They did a lot to you, and they've been doing it to you since childhood. They literally tried to pimp out your spirituality, your spiritual abilities and gifts, and put you in a cage and use you as a tool selfishly for themselves, instead of allowing you to be the gift to the world that you are, and for you to display your gift for the world, which would bring healing and raise the consciousness and vibration of love on the planet. It's good karma, when you are of service to humanity, meaning you have and serve a purpose of a high vibration on this plane. That's good. It produces good karma, but it produces bad karma when you act in the self-interest of yourself. You get good karma when you act in the interest of humanity. And humanity has to do with putting good energy out and good information out to help people live in a higher spiritually elevated way of living in love, balance, prosperity, financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally healthier, all the way around. Healthy communities, healthy families. There are a lot of people out here that are walking in their purpose, that are a service to humanity. But these people decide to take you from your purpose, like your ancestors would allow that, and to put you into a cage and poke and prod at you and pay money to people that you date and court to do spell work so they can attach a whole coven of warlocks to your spiritual cords so that they can all just pull from your energy. And when it stopped, they decided to sacrifice and kill you. So what is going on right now with this King of Swords reverse, CIA energy that did something in balance with a resource so that you would stay in a financial bind? The Hierophant, this is the government right here. That's what I'm talking about. The Ten of Pentacles. So you're going to get clarity, and they're backstabbed and betrayed. You see? See, what happened is it's not that it was a whole lot of resource or whatever this is they held back from you. They knew that it would be enough for you to balance your life, get on your mission, and move around the way you want to. But whatever this resource was, it would have allowed you the freedom to move about on your purpose and do what you've been put here to do. They wanted you stuck in a neighborhood, in a home or apartment in one place where they could surveillance you, study you, surround you, do spell work on you, to siphon your energy, to slow you down, to make you weak, to use energy weapons on you, all these things that they wanted to do to you. And to do that, they would need you in one place, in one position. Because whatever this resource is they held back from you, it's not that you didn't make your own money, because you did, but they interfered with you making your own money too. They started to create obstacles on the jobs that you worked on. They made sure by blackballing you, you couldn't get any higher paying jobs. And if you did, they did black magic on you to lose that job. And then if you had to take lower paying jobs, they bribed people to gang stalk you at your job to the point where you couldn't work there. You might even do something outside of that. And whatever you do, they've been hacking you and interfering with your business to take your money, so you don't have enough money to escape the trap that they've backed you into with the invisible jail, with the invisible jail bars. The invisible jail bars are controlling your finances and controlling your love life. and backing you into a corner. So you will be stuck in one position, in one place, so that they could poke and prod at you. So it wasn't that whatever this resource was all that much, but it would have given you the financial freedom to move about. And it's hard for these people to orchestrate gang stalking and all the things that they needed to orchestrate against you to get paid the money that they were getting from the scientists and from everybody else that had access to your energy and had corded spiritual cords attached to you. It would be impossible for these people to use you for your spiritual abilities and energy if you were able to move around. And the only way to stop you from moving around was to either get you in a toxic, low vibrational relationship with a bunch of kids, or to financially cripple you so you could not escape. So right now, somebody is going to be bringing you clarity about this 10 of Pentacles. And this person in the CIA feels backstabbed and betrayed because they're not going to be able to pimp you out and make money from you any longer. And that CIA is the Hierophant energy. Someone could be a Taurus. All right, let's pull some more energy. See what else is going on here. Of course, this was an entire occult, a coven, a church that did this, that was working together with these people to do this to you. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize. Practitioner. I wrote someone's name on the back of this. Amarado Mustafa, West African practitioner. Ooh, child, let me leave this up here. I'm going to leave that right there. All right. Who? Okay, we can go there. Who? Be careful. Somebody has a history of sexual abuse that was doing death spells on you. Somebody with a history of sexual abuse has been doing death spells on you. Of course, we already know that. That's nothing new. Y'all want me to say who? I thought y'all were not going to break this out until later, but we can jump right in. Somebody might be a Japanese American that's a part of this Coven Cult Church. There might be a Japanese American judge in Brooklyn or the Bronx, New York. There might be a Japanese American judge in the Bronx, New York. There might be a Japanese American judge in the Bronx, New York that's a part of this cult Coven Church energy with Amarado Mustafa, this West African from Senegal. Let's go, Holy Spirit. There's a priest that's a part of this Coven cult or church. Again, Japanese. I'm going to take you out here. So Amarado Mustafa, a West African from Senegal, okay, is in a cult with a Japanese American judge from the Bronx, New York. Somebody's play brother or play sister in the NSA is this person's co-worker. Oh, y'all gonna hate me for this. Jamaica, we already know Jamaica, the CIA, hidden enemy, danger headed your way. We already picked up on that Jamaican energy that had a relationship with the CIA agent, that they do death spells on, whoever for that CIA agent. There's a Jamaican energy that worked for someone in the CIA. He's an independent, he or she is an independent contractor. They are a practitioner. And this Jamaican, when this CIA agent sends them out to get rid of somebody, they do death spells for them. Oh, baby, but they made a mistake coming towards you. They made a big mistake coming towards you. Let's get it. Y'all said who? Who are all the energies that you want me to child? The secret society and all involved. I can't make it up. The secret society and all involved. Somebody on your child's dad's side of the family. Child. There are multiple victims. It's not just you. It's a whole bunch of y'all. knew it's going to come out. I knew it. We got a Korean. That's the FBI. There's a Korean in the FBI that likes to frequent my table. There's some boss or supervisor energy. Okay. We have somebody else here that popped out. Francis Severin Foso, a West African practitioner from Cameroon, West Africa. Francis Severin Foso, a West African practitioner, spiritual practitioner. It's a Hierophant energy, does magic, from Cameroon, West Africa. Francis Severin Foso from Cameroon, West Africa, Chicago, Illinois. Amarado Mustafa, Minnesota and Georgia. Amarado Mustafa, another West African practitioner from Senegal, a priest specifically. Someone's play brother or play sister that works at the NSA. A Japanese American judge that sits on the bench in the Bronx, New York. Someone on your child's dad's side of the family. A Korean FBI agent. The secret society and everybody involved. This is an ex of yours. I'll pull a few more and then we're going to go on and jump in the reading and see what we're talking about here. Family reunion, your family, your sister. Somebody's sister might be Asian descent. Somebody might have a sister of Asian descent. Or your sister's working with someone of Asian descent. I picked up on someone's sister that was performing oral sex on someone Vietnamese that worked for YouTube. Someone has a YouTube platform, and someone has a very jealous sister that's a part of this secret society. And whoever your sister is, because she's a part of this secret society, your sister was providing oral sex to a Vietnamese YouTube employee to manipulate your stats, and that's what they were doing. That been come out in my readings earlier in the year. Okay, there was a whole little Asian cluster working for YouTube that was manipulating stats. It's other races too, but Vietnamese was strong. Vietnamese was very, very strong. They were getting some Vietnamese YouTube employees to manipulate your stats, depending on, I guess, how deep your sister's throat goes. That throat chakra energy. Your brother, family reunion. Your brother was involved too. Your brother too. Okay, that's it for now. Okay, we're going to leave it right there for right now. That's all they want to talk about right now. I've added a plethora of more names to my cards. It would be wise for these people. It would be wise for these people. 444. I just saw 444 and it went away. It would be wise. That's spiritual protection. 444 is protection. 444 is spiritual protection. It would be wise for these people not to come toward you, not to bother you anymore, to walk away and to never bother you again. It would be wise for these people to go away and leave your life forever right now, and to never, ever, ever come toward you again, and to never, ever mess with your finances, your money, never follow you in a car again, never step into your energy or onto your playgrounds, all of y'all playgrounds, because y'all all spiritual jokers. Y'all all tricked them, because half of y'all was supposed to be dead, according to these people. But they stepped on a landmine, and Pandora's box got opened. Okay, so, jail? Who's going to jail? What's the 9 of Swords? All right, there's a fire sign going to jail, and something's going to be balanced out for you, and someone's very sad right now. Okay? So let me go ahead and pull some cards and see what the messages are. They wanted me to identify some energies for you. Now, before I pull the rest of these cards, I'm going to go through this one more time. Somebody's brother's involved. This is your family reunion. Your sister's involved. Okay. Your sister was working with the Asian community to do something to you. There's a Korean FBI agent that was a part of this secret society. Your child's father and your child's father's side of the family accepted money and bribe money to do stuff to you. An ex of yours, separate from your child's father, okay? They're telling me Amarado Mustafa, a West African that might be connected to both Georgia and Minnesota, okay? Minneapolis, Minnesota, where Miriam is, the great granddaughter of Haile Selassie, where she's from, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Amarado Mustafa, this West African practitioner from Senegal. This West African practitioner from Senegal, okay, between Minneapolis, Minnesota, and Georgia, okay. Their play brother or play sister works at the NSA. And this is how this person has been able to hack and steal a lot of your money. They've been able to hack and steal a lot of your money and open fake business accounts, a whole bunch of bank accounts, and create an operation whereby they send people to the bank, they mail them the check, and they go to the bank. Sometimes they get caught and get arrested, and sometimes they get away with your money. This is how Amarado Mustafa, the West African from Senegal, West Africa, he's a practitioner between Georgia and Minnesota. This is how he's been a hacker, and he's been able to hack your phones. He's been able to hack and steal money from AdSense with YouTube because he has a play brother or play sister that works at the NSA. You do the most, QUAN. I just heard someone say you do the most. Francis Severin Foto, connected to Chicago, Illinois, and I'm sure Arizona. Francis Severin Foto, a West African practitioner connected to Arizona, Colorado, Georgia, and Chicago, Illinois, and whatever other places I can't name. Francis Severin Foto, a West African practitioner that's a part of the group with that Capricorn energy, okay? Also a part of the group with that Leo, also a part of a group with Amarado Mustafa, the Senegalese West African. Francis Severin Foto moves between Arizona, Colorado, Georgia, Chicago, Illinois, and wherever else they send him. Francis Severin Foto, the West African practitioner from Cameroon, West Africa. Cameroon, West Africa. Cameroon, West Africa. The Japanese judge, the Japanese American judge that sits on the bench in the Bronx, New York, that at one time sat on a board to make on an advisory board, sat on an advisory board over mental health issues and conservatorships over people's inheritance money. Yeah, advisory board. The Japanese American judge on the Bronx, New York is a part of this cult coven, church energy, secret society with this Capricorn energy. Somebody might be the president of Ethiopia. Come on, somebody. Somebody might be the president of Ethiopia. Somebody might be the president of Ethiopia. Somebody, the Capricorn, that was working with an Eritrean at the NSA. A boss supervisor, Yasodhara, the shallow energy, a priest specifically. These are all co-workers, secret society, and all who's involved. Okay, they wanted me to point that out. And right now, somebody is wishing they never, ever, ever entered me into their gang stalking program. Right now, somebody is really, really wishing that they left me alone to just go ahead and work a job or just have fun doing love readings. Right now, somebody is wishing they just left me alone. Somebody is wishing right now they left me alone to live my life and do love readings like I was doing in the beginning. Somebody wish they did not do all these things, to mess with me. You came over here, if you swat a hornet's nest, you bound to get stung. You was playing with fire. You stepped on a landmine and now it's blowing up all in your face. You should have known better. All right, let's jump into this read. Let's get it. We all have free will, and they use their free will like a fool. Foolishness. Spiritual or religious leader. They want to date or get to know you. Child. Let's get it going. What are we talking about here? Y'all should see all the government vehicles that constantly go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I could see out the window while I'm doing my readings. Do you know how many government vehicles be going back and forth in front of my house? Child. They just be going back and forth like, how dare you? How dare you? You're our victim. You are our victim. How dare you? How dare you? You're not afraid we might kill you? I'm serious. Do you know how many government vehicles, these people don't live over here in this neighborhood. Do you know how many government vehicles pace back and forth in front of my house like, you don't see us? Do you not know we can try to orchestrate to have you killed? How dare you? You should see their faces, how they be turned up. Like, how dare you? I don't believe you're doing this. Do you know the power we have? Do you know the power I have? Shut up. I'm not afraid of y'all. Y'all already tried to kill me when I wasn't even doing this. Y'all already tried to kill me just for breathing and existing. When I wasn't doing this, before I even came online and started reading cards, y'all kept trying to kill me. So it's my turn to kill you verbally. I'm doing what's called an assassination. I'm assassinating you with my tongue. That's actually the real meaning of assassination. The word, when the original meaning of the word assassination, it has to do with like destroying someone with your tongue, your words. Assassination. Y'all tried to assassinate me. Now I'm assassinating you. I'm doing it verbally though. It's a verbal assassination. What did they say? The tongue is the sword of the spirit. The tongue is the sword of the spirit. Because you can't fight a spiritual battle with a gun or with a knife. You can't go out there with a gun waving it at these government agents that are corrupt. You can't go out there with your fist up. You can't go out there and wage war with their militaries and army. You wage war. You wage a spiritual warfare with your tongue, because your tongue is your sword and you fight with your tongue. And how do you fight with your tongue? By speaking the truth. And the truth is you have power, and death and life are in the power of the tongue. And they that love it, let them eat the fruit thereof. There's power in our words. You open up your mouth and you speak up for yourself. Somebody thinks you're going to die quietly and not fight for yourself. They're stupid. Why would you think you're going to attempt to take someone's life? And okay, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to be quiet and let you kill me, because you have an entitlement complex to the point of delusion, to the point you think you're a God and you're not. You're nowhere close to God. What are the messages? A new car or an almost new car. Somebody's under judgment in the legal system right now. I told you they were bribing people with new cars or almost new cars, like new used cars or new cars, to do this gang stalking. They were bribing most of the people that were following you guys around, gang stalking you. And doing death spells on you and spell work. They were bribing these people by giving them new cars and almost new cars. They were just handing cars out like it was nothing. They are friends with benefits only. Okay, who are we talking about? Somebody's under judgment in the legal system that somebody furnished with a new car or an almost new car to do a death spell on you. I saw the card. And right now, get out the way because it's coming down. I'm going to pull cards on it. Because your spiritual gifts come from God and you were born with them. See, these nutcases, the reason they end up going crazy in the end is because they do witchcraft and black magic and spell work to go through a spiritual, to open up spiritually and to be able to work the arts, the dark arts. But the thing about it is, this might be even about a trust. The thing about it is, when you're not born with your spiritual gifts and abilities, they don't come from God naturally. That means you're not supposed to have them because your body can't handle them. How do I know that? Because in order to go through a spiritual awakening and to open up to those other abilities, telepathy, clairvoyance, your third eye, being able to see people before they're coming, being able to have that, y'all know what the gifts are. Okay. Y'all know what they are, to be able to see into the spiritual realm, to be able to hear into the spiritual realm, to know things about the future and the past, things like that. Okay. To understand about past life regressions, to get that stuff, you usually are an older soul with more experience on a higher vibration. But when you force it, that means you did not do the lower chakra work to balance out your dark and light energy. So you still are operating out of fear instead of love. And when you're operating out of fear instead of love, you have blockages in your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra. So you're sitting up here doing black magic to force open your third eye and to do all astral project and do all these other things spiritually. But what you're perceiving through your third eye is distorted and it's not actually accurate because you're perceiving it from a space of anxiety, fear, and lack because you didn't heal your issues, your childhood issues that would balance out the lower chakras. So now when you're making predictions and you're going off of your own foresight because you forced your third eye open, what you see and predict is going to happen based on the action you're taking is not going to happen. Like when you think you can do a destiny swap with a whole seer, you're going to think that that's something you can actually do. Someone that has divine favor and protection, you're not going to see their ancestors or feel their energy around while you're sitting in a circle planning how you're going to follow them and kidnap them. You're not going to pick up that there's another presence in the room with you. You're going to think that you're going to engage and indulge in fantasies that appear more real than they really are because your foresight is off, because it's skewed. Okay? The way you seeing, the way you're looking through one of these pyramids and the light is bent in a different way. So the reality that you're looking at is a different reality than what's really going to happen and what's really going on, because there's a distortion in your light. And the distortion in your light, because when you have a connection to God, the higher source, that means all of your chakras are in alignment and the light is flowing through unimpeded. When that light is flowing through unimpeded, what is light? Light is communication. So the communication that you get is clear and you can see the truth about a situation and you could be bold enough to speak your truth and know you're protected and no one can touch you or harm you or kill you or touch a hair on your head. So you're confident in what you're saying and what you're doing and you're not scared. But when you're operating out of fear and lack, not only is the light distorted, the communication you're getting is distorted. So you're going to go out to try to harm somebody, to try to steal something, to try to cash a check because you did a spell to blind everybody at the bank, and then you're going to end up in jail and you're not going to end up with the results. That's why you're stupid and you make bad decisions, because you're out here forcing your third eye open without doing the work to do it, to earn the right to have that open the way you want it open. You have to do the work. You have to do your shadow work to see the truth in situations in your life, to see the light unimpeded, to get clear, truthful information. The information you get is wrong. You think you reading something in the spiritual realm. I can see right now her demise. I see her being carried away in a coffin. No, baby, that was you. That was yourself you saw being carried away in a coffin, you dumbass. This one. Your angels are actually the angles of light that come in unobstructed when you're in perfect alignment and your messages and your communication is clear. It's distorted, like I said, when your third eye is distorted and unbalanced. Who got a new car? Who got a new car? Someone whose magic backfired. Who got a new car? Who's this person I got? It could be a Sagittarius that's very unhappy, or somebody unhappy because something balanced out for you. All right, let's talk about this person. Somebody is friends with benefits only. Somebody furnished somebody with, someone who's someone's friends with benefits furnished somebody with a brand new car to do spell work on you, to do a death spell on you. I already saw it in the cards, but you know. So they paid somebody to do a death spell on you by giving them a new car or an almost new car. This is somebody's sex partner. They're friends with benefits, okay? Okay. Somebody could be a high priest or high priestess, okay? This could be someone in someone's family that could have orchestrated something. Someone could have orchestrated something against a high priestess. It could be an Aquarius. I will clarify. Clarify the star, Holy Spirit. I saw the death card. I just opened, y'all. If y'all were watching my hands, y'all saw it too. Yeah, this is an Aquarius. An Aquarius that paid somebody to do a death spell on you and try to create some kind of an illusion behind it that would cause your death. And the death spell, the energy, the gasoline you put in the car was supposed to, cause your demise. They gave this person a new car or a brand new car to do a death spell on you. The high priestess. But it was a missed opportunity. Of course it was. This might have been someone's boyfriend or girlfriend, someone they were married to or engaged to or dating. What's the Page of Wands? Somebody that's not going to get a new start with this institution. Okay. So somebody that was dating some kind of high priestess. An Aquarius was dating a high priest or high priestess energy. They were either married or in a relationship. Or no, I'm sorry, they said friends with benefits. Somebody was someone's friend with a benefit. And they might have given a younger fire sign a new car or almost new car. All right. It was that was their complete wish fulfillment. Okay. Tell me about this situation. Tell me more about this situation. Okay. Right now, somebody right now might be in the same energy and they're just thinking. They're thinking about something because they're under judgment. So tell me about this person that's under judgment. Okay, they're thinking about how they held on to something or held something back. Okay. So right now, somebody is, what are they contemplating about? The Four of Pentacles. What is this person contemplating about right now? Okay, yeah, I told you it was a younger fire sign. They're thinking about how they couldn't get a judgment reversed. They're thinking about how they couldn't get this judgment reversed and how they're under judgment now and how they gave somebody a new car or an almost new car to do a death spell on you and then to execute a death. So what I'm getting here is this Aquarius used a high priestess that they have some kind of relationship with. They're friends with benefits to do a death spell on you. And the Leo was supposed to carry out the murder. Okay. Go ahead. This person, they can't sleep now. All they can do is think about how stupid that was and be in some reflective energy right now with the Sun card and the Nine of Swords. This person is really, really low right now and really down on themselves because they're not connected to their intuition. Okay? Because they got exposed. Something got completely exposed. What's this about a trust? Someone's stuck in a cycle now. Or they were stuck in a cycle. And now they have to release a burden. because they didn't have the focus or the skill or the talent to carry out the death spell and then trying to set you up to be killed. They did not have the skill or the talent or the focus to get it done. But they couldn't, on a spiritual sense, they couldn't get it done anyway because you're protected. And they had to release the burden. So they're just sitting back now, just trying to figure out what to do. The devil in reverse. They can't do anything against you because of that sun card. Everything's been illuminated about what they were doing to win at all costs. How irresponsible they were, and careless and unempathetic and apathetic they were in wanting to take a human life out of greed. Sick. They didn't see that they were stepping on a landmine. They didn't see that they were playing with fire. They didn't see your ancestors. And now they're heartbroken. Who does this trust belong to? Who does this trust belong to? Holy Divine Spirit, tell me more about this trust. Someone that they caused an imbalance for. Oh, so somebody might be a trust fund baby and not even know they're a trust fund baby. Someone that they tried to cause an imbalance to. So the King of Pentacles reversed. Took very quick action. So these people, a King of Pentacles reverse, tried to move very quickly to cause an imbalance to you, but they could not get away with it. With the Seven of Pentacles, with the Seven of Swords in reverse, they couldn't get away with it, and they had to pull their energy back. The Two of Cups reverse. And they did all this to somebody who has spiritual gifts and abilities that came from God. Are you stupid or dumb? Are you stupid or dumb? It's coming down. They're under judgment. What is the most probable outcome, please? And thank you. What is the most probable outcome? The King of Wands reverse, that's the fire sign. What is the most probable outcome? Yeah, they have to release. They have no choice. They have to release whatever they were paid to help these people either get a judgment reverse or have you killed. They have to release it. It's too burdensome to do it now because right now there are a lot of eyes on them. These people are under judgment in the legal system is what the card says. They are being exposed with the Sun card. Everybody can see them. Everybody knows what they're up to. If something somehow were to even happen to you, everybody would know exactly who did it and who it was. And it's coming down right now. They can't move forward. They can no longer move forward in their antics against you in this Knight of Wands, reckless, destructive energy. So they can't. That's it. It's over. They didn't get, the expectation was not met. You know, the Three of Wands has to do with a man. You see, he's waiting on a ship to come in. You know, it has to do with waiting, expecting something. You know, in reverse, the expectation was not met. And they are not going to recover. So whatever's going on in the legal system right now, that this Aquarius and that sex buddy of theirs, high priestess that did the death spell, and that Leo energy they hired to actually kill you while they did the death spell. The spell work is to make sure that the action they're taking in the physical realm goes through. They're not going to recover in the legal system. The Nine of Wands reversed. Can't make it up, y'all. The end. It's not the end. I'm going to keep it going. And somebody got a new car, almost new car. Either that Leo got this new car or almost new car, or that high priestess, that's their sex partner, their friend with benefits, got that new car or almost new car. And they're all part of this church cult coven energy. Okay, let me move some of these out the way because we're done with these for right now. We're going to move that. What are the messages? What are the messages? What are the messages? All right. Storyline is changing now. We're talking about something else. All right. We're moving on to some other energy they want to talk about. Divine intervention, third eye. Somebody might be an intentional camel toe that dresses sexy for attention. Somebody might be an intentional camel toe that dress sexy for attention. It could be a man or a woman. If it's a man, I absolutely don't want to see it. An intentional camel toe is another one of my dramatic ways of describing like the kitchen witch with the low IQ that likes to shimmy. Y'all know I have creative ways of describing people. Divine intervention, spiritual protection. Someone is spiritually protected. All right, so what are we talking about here? Let's go. Somebody is karmic or crooked. Well, what do you know? Somebody is karmic or crooked. Somebody might be taking action to protect someone from somebody that might have a history of physical assault or violence. They slept with him or her already. Somebody looks like this. Child, what is going on? Somebody might be going into a safe house. Okay. So somebody might be going into a safe house. Someone might be taking action to protect somebody. Somebody might be going into a safe house. Someone has a history of physical assault or abuse. Somebody is karmic or crooked that slept with somebody already. Insurance from a life insurance policy. Inheritance. Okay, so this is about inheritance from a life insurance policy for somebody, okay? This is about a work or business relationship. This is about a particular person. Somebody has something inside their body that was probably put there illegally with a needle, some type of protein nanotechnology that binds to your chakras, something similar to, the Neuralink technology that they put on your brain, and it's supposed to be able to send electric shocks to help paralyze people walk, heal diseases, release medicine in people's bodies. Y'all know how far we've moved leaps and bounds with technology, but they're the technology that also has some type of AI, artificial intelligence technology that's in your body. And what it does is it attaches to your chakras in your body. And I'm not just talking about the major chakras, the 8 chakras aligned along your spine and your aura. I'm talking about all the other chakras in your body. Okay. Just like if you were to trace the outside of the human body, connect the dots. This is some type of protein, artificial intelligence protein that they put in people with spiritual abilities. And what it does is it connects to the chakras in your body, and in meditation to slow you down and to block you spiritually from expanding your auric field when you're breathing in and out in meditation, it blocks you spiritually, unless you break through it, of course. They have technology to literally shut people down spiritually that have spiritual gifts and abilities. They've been working on it for a very long time. Okay. And it's something they put in your body to restrict you from expanding your auric field and to block your pineal gland, your third eye. Okay. If you have the gift of sight, it's something that swims up and it blocks you in meditation. It's all kind of technology they have. Whoever I'm talking about, this happened to you. Okay. A person. Oh, look, third eye. There it is. Third eye. Pull a chakra card. Okay, let me just quickly, and this is about an inheritance from a life insurance policy. See, let me tell you how stupid somebody is. Somebody is so stupid. I'm waiting. How stupid are they? Y'all supposed to say, well, how stupid are they? Somebody is so stupid and Neanderthalish that they thought that if they inject you with something that can block your third eye, especially if you have a spiritual gift or ability to be able to like see into the spiritual realm or anything like that, they figured you would never find out about whatever they were trying to steal from you or whatever they were trying to do to you. They said, let's just inject them with something and block their third eye, and it will completely spiritually block them, and it'll block their intuition, and they will not know what's going on. Duh, dummies. Child, please. I'm laughing because people think they're smarter than God. Who think they smarter than God? Baby, you could block someone's pineal gland with artificial intelligence protein that goes in the body physically. But what are you doing about the mental body? What's there? Because the spiritual downloads and information, it comes on the mental plane. It comes into your mind, not the brain physically, but it comes into your mind on the mental plane. You're sitting up here playing around with people's biology, and you're sitting up here blocking their pineal gland. See, that's the key, right? That's just how a Neanderthal would think. If I block your pineal gland with something and like, here, I'm going to hold my hands over your eyes. Now your spiritual eyes are closed. You can't see. But sweetheart, all of the information we get is on the mental plane. So we know we don't need to see, and we still can see. Even if something is blocking the pineal gland, we can still meditate and see, you dummy idiots. I'm telling you, people really are demons, but they think they're smarter than God. I know how to outsmart God. We can come up with a technology to block the pineal gland. Not at all. Child, please. We still can see. We can still go into a meditative trance and we can see whatever we need to see. You can block the pineal gland all you want. It's not going to stop our third eye from being able to see things. It's somewhere else we see. It's hard to describe. Give my time. All right, one more. Oh, okay. Third eye blocked. Somebody blocked your third eye, or they thought they did. Unable to establish a vision for oneself and realize it. So somebody might have blocked third eye, or they injected somebody with something to block their third eye, disconnected to people, things on the physical realm. Or somebody might have overused their third eye or used it the wrong way. What do you want me to say to someone about the third eye? I got the laminator, y'all, and the laminator, it didn't work, and I had to send it back. Right now, somebody might be having intense dreams and trouble sleeping. Right now, somebody might need to do some aromatherapy, frankincense, lavender, neroli, and juniper are some scents that they're suggesting for somebody. Okay. So for somebody, for your third eye, they are suggesting that you do aromatherapy with frankincense, lavender, neroli, and juniper. Okay. For whoever this is. And I will pull a gemstone card before the reading's over. It's being suggested that someone do more yoga, meditating, intentionally focusing and directing excess energy. Okay. So it's being suggested to do um, aromatherapy, and do some more meditating. Okay. Third eye. All right. What do you want me to know? Somebody might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that might have clarity about a life inheritance from a life insurance policy. And they might have to go in a safe house. There's somebody that's closed emotionally right now because they didn't want you to find out about this. There's an older masculine or feminine that's very karmic and distorted that did not want you to find out about an inheritance left for you from a life insurance policy. All right, let's get into it. Okay. There is a Capricorn here. Look at that. And this might have something to do with someone's job. Okay. Somebody could not balance the situation with or for a Queen of Swords reverse and her friends. Okay. That was trying to plan something with one of these people that will do anything for money. And they could not create an illusion to get away with whatever this is that they were trying to get away with which apparently is inheritance that was left for you from a life insurance policy. Tell me about that Capricorn. What did this Capricorn do? Tell me about this Capricorn and how they're involved with this life insurance policy. Right now, this Capricorn feels backstabbed and betrayed, or it's someone's complete wish fulfillment to backstab and betray a Capricorn. Tell me about that Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands reverse, because something's going to be balanced out. Okay, because somebody is no longer in a marriage or a relationship or a part of someone's community or family. So you're going to get justice for what someone tried to steal from you. Okay, so what I'm getting here is there's a Capricorn here that is aware of inheritance from a life insurance policy that was left for someone in my collective. And they might have worked with, this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy at their job, a night, to hire this energy, someone that'll do anything for money, the King of Pentacle reverse, to create some kind of an illusion about this life insurance, about this inheritance money from a life insurance policy. And they tried to balance the situation by creating an illusion. But right now, somebody's about to bring clarity and the truth, and they might need to go into a safe house because whoever this Capricorn is, they've got some connections. Don't make me pull the other cards out again. They were trying to balance the situation for someone that's very narcissistic. The Queen of Swords reverse. So that's whoever this person is that's affiliated with this Capricorn that knew about this life insurance policy. And their friends or family, or people they have very close emotional bonds with. But since they were not able to hire the right type of help to create an illusion about this, and you know about it, or maybe you don't, maybe you're just finding out about it, they have to go into a safe house because this Capricorn might try to orchestrate something against this water sign now. All right, tell me about this safe house energy, Holy Spirit. Tell me about safe house. I want to know about who's going into this safe house. Whoever that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy is, they had a work or business relationship with that Capricorn. And whoever that Queen of Swords reverse narcissist is, they had a business relationship, probably a criminal one. It was probably like a white collar criminal relationship with them. But either way, they were trying to recruit and hire people to create an illusion or keep you in an illusion so that someone could keep this Capricorn could keep this inheritance from a life insurance policy that was left for you. But since you are finding out about it because somebody's bringing clarity, somebody might have to go in a safe house. Who needs to go in a safe house? Somebody that did not move forward with something. All right, who we talking about here, Holy Spirit? Who's this person that's going to have to, someone that failed the mission, the karmic mission they gave them, who that's very burdened right now. Someone that's dealing with a lot of burdens right now that's not going to recover from what they did. Okay, and they cannot, this person right now is not at peace. They can't move to calmer waters. The Six of Swords reverse has to do with the mind, has to do with being at peace and being okay with something. But right now, it's confusion of the highest order going on in somebody's brain. And they are not at peace because they know that someone is not going to, they know they're not going to recover because they were supposed to cover up this crime with this inheritance from a life insurance policy that was left for you. And they did collaborate with people they had a business relationship, but the devil in reverse. They can't do anything any longer to try to create any illusions for you. So who's going in a safe house? They might not want to say, I don't know. They might hold that back. Let's see. Who's going into a safe house? Somebody that's closed emotionally right now. Okay. Somebody that's closed emotionally that might have been trying to make an offer to someone that was trying to catfish you. So somebody that in the past, when they were trying to create an illusion for you to help this business partner of theirs to keep the inheritance from a life insurance policy from you, this person was trying to make you an offer, but they were really closed off to you emotionally. Their job was to catfish you in order to create some kind of illusion in your life, to block you, or it looks like you're single and you're financially independent with the Nine of Pentacles here, and you're doing very well for yourself financially. You're comfortable. And this person was supposed to come into your life while they're really closed off to you emotionally and make you an offer. And then they were going to try to create an illusion for you, possibly to lure you into some kind of trap so that they could make you disappear or get rid of you in some kind of way so that these people could get away with this inheritance from a life insurance policy. So this might be that Page of Cups energy that might be going into a safe house now. Okay, who's taking action to protect you? Okay, we got the Capricorn, the Emperor reverse, the Narcissist, the Hangman, someone that's taking action to protect you right now. These people might be all getting together and they're getting ready to drain someone and try to spiritually sacrifice them. Ha ha. So these people are ritualists as well. These people are ritualists. And they're all coming together. You see the three of them together? The person that's taking action to protect you is that Knight of Cups energy. And the Narcissist, the Emperor in the reverse, might be an Aries, and this Capricorn, they're all getting ready to spiritually try to drain that they're all getting together to try to spiritually drain and sacrifice that energy that might be going into a safe house. So they're going to try to spiritually attack that person. So these are people that are into some type of occult ritualist, not for play, but like for real, like if you're not spiritually protected, they can cause you a real illness. They can really cause you to lose your money. They can do a death spell and you can die. If you're weak or if you're of a low vibration, you could become susceptible to that. Now, of course, if you're very strong-willed and you have a high vibration, and please, I'm stronger than that, nothing can affect me, then of course not. But these people are able to do it to people that are more vulnerable, okay? So what they're going to do is they're going to try to drain and sacrifice the Knight of Cups that might be going in a safe house. That might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that was supposed to catfish you in the past so they could create an illusion. But now you found out about this inheritance from this life insurance policy, and they're mad at that energy, and they're all going to attack him. Okay? These people are karmic and crooked. Very crooked. What is the most probable outcome with regard to this inheritance left from a life insurance policy? Okay. Something is an injustice, or someone might be a Libra. Someone feels powerless about an injustice. So someone feels powerless about an injustice they've committed against you. Okay. Oh, wow. Here's that Aquarius again. Someone feels powerless right now about an injustice that they have committed against you because they were not able to get away with it. Okay. Whatever they did, you didn't get what you were supposed to get. You did not receive you didn't receive any of what you were supposed to get. Nothing at all. Nothing, not a single penny, whoever you are. The Six of Pentacles reverse, something that's unjust and unequitable. So you did not receive what you were supposed to receive from these people, from this inheritance, from this life insurance policy that this Aquarius and Capricorn and Aries and whoever the Queen of Swords reverse energy is all knew about. Instead, they paid that water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy to try to date you and create an illusion for you. But because they failed to do it, they're going to gang up and try to sacrifice that energy now. But these people now are not getting away with it, creating an injustice for you. Child, I don't know if they already spent all the money from this inheritance, from this life insurance policy. There are two older people here, a man and a woman. They might be like older. Okay. They have to end the conflict now that they were creating for you. These people were trying to orchestrate different crimes to create obstacles in your life. The Page of Pentacles has to do with nasty work. These people were paying people to commit crimes against you, to put you in a state of fear, or whatever they were doing to you. They had a whole bunch of different things they were doing to you to create all kind of different conflicts for you in your life with that Five of Wands reversed. It's two older people here. So this could be like an uncle and an auntie. This could possibly even be like an older auntie, uncle type energy that knew about some inheritance from a life insurance policy that wanted to get away with stealing it from you. And they might have spent it. Let's get ready to close this out. What's the final message? There's the Cancer. Okay. So that Cancer energy would be that Knight of Cups energy, safe house energy. This is the one they're going to try to sacrifice because this is the one that was supposed to contain you and get you under control. This Cancer. Okay. Right now, this person might be waiting or expecting something to happen. What are they waiting for with that Three of Wands energy? They're somewhere safe right now. Okay. So this might even be they're in a safe place right now. Okay. They're in a safe position. They might be in a safe house right now. Okay. They're waiting for something, some spell work to backfire. Okay. That these people orchestrated against them. Okay. Because they already know that they're being sacrificed by these people. They were already aware and prepared for it. Okay. Got it. So that Cancer energy might already be in a safe house, and they were waiting and expecting the spiritual attack against them. And they were waiting for the spiritual attack to backfire with the Magician in the reversed here. This might have already taken place. They might have already orchestrated a spiritual attack against them, like I've showed you, and it's already backfired. And this Cancer energy might already be in a safe house, just working on spiritually protecting themselves right now. Right now, they're being very honest and straight because everybody is caught dead in their tracks with what they tried to get rid of. Okay. What's the final message, Holy Spirit? And they're aware because they do spell work themselves. So they're completely aware with this Hangman energy. They have insight into the spiritual realm of every spiritual attack these people launch toward them to protect themselves. Okay. And what is the final message? Someone is very emotional right now. Because they have clarity about somebody who might be emotionally distraught right now. A Nine of Pentacles. Taking action to do something very quickly, to do something to somebody. Okay. The Four of Pentacles. Somebody is very, very emotional right now. They are consumed by their emotions. Whoever this Knight of Cups right here is, they're consumed by their emotions, that somebody couldn't regulate their emotions, and that you're getting clarity right now. Someone's taking very quick action towards you to bring you clarity. Okay. Clarify, what's this Four of... someone feels isolated, alone, depressed. Someone that might have abused information in the past. What is the Four of Pentacles? It was somebody's wish fulfillment to hold on. It was somebody's wish fulfillment to hold on to a King of Wands reverse. This would be an intentional camel toe. This would be an intentional camel toe. Somebody that dresses sexy for money, the King of Wands reverse. Okay. So there's somebody, an Emperor in reverse also. This could be an Aries energy that's very distraught right now because they wanted to hold somebody back from coming towards you. But they know somebody that does not regulate their emotions very well and bringing you clarity. You're the Nine of Pentacles here. And somebody is coming towards you to bring you clarity. Who's this Knight of Cups? Someone that's releasing the burden. That might even be that Cancer energy. So somebody that is releasing the burden right now might be coming towards you because they can't plan anything else against you. Remember, this person was trying to trick you. They didn't think about... This is someone that does not know how to balance their dark and light energy. This is somebody that does not possess empathy and compassion. This is somebody that might be on the darker side of things. They don't think about stuff the right way. They don't balance their dark and light energy. The Four of Swords reverse. And they didn't think about something the right way in helping these people to steal your inheritance from this life insurance policy. Okay. And this is someone consumed by their emotions. And there's an Aries that wanted to hold this person back from providing you clarity about this inheritance from a life insurance policy, because everybody was going to get a nice big fat check if they could keep you from finding out about this inheritance from this life insurance policy. And these people cannot regulate their emotions. They lack emotional intelligence. They lack empathy and compassion. That's why all these water signs are showing up in the reverse like this. This Scorpio Aries energy. Yep. This Scorpio Aries energy was waiting. This Aries Scorpio energy was waiting on that big fat check for helping to make you disappear, helping to create some type of an illusion, helping to hold you back from ever finding out about this inheritance from a life insurance policy. And now whoever this Cancer energy is, that they hired initially to contract all these people, they have to balance the situation, and they have to bring you clarity and balance everything out so you can get a new start in your life, and these people will not follow you. You can get a new start in your life, and they have to balance something out by giving you the clarity about that life insurance policy left to you in the form of your inheritance, okay? With this Temperance energy. All right. So that there is the end of the reading collective. Well, I'll do one more. I'll do 3 more cards and we'll close this out. All right, give me 3 cards to close this reading out. Give me 3 cards to close this out. Give me 3 cards to close this out. Please and thank you. Give me 3 cards to close this reading out. Three cards to close this reading out. That's 4. Somebody feels powerless. Somebody feels powerless right now because they cannot reverse this contract. They can't reverse the gang stalking contract or whatever contract they had with these people on your life, okay, to stop you from receiving a 10 of Pentacles that was left for you. This is the reason for all the fighting. This was the reason for all the commotion around you. This was the reason for all the gang stalking. This was the reason. Somebody could be a Taurus as well. But right now, these people feel completely powerless to create any more conflict in your life. And you're about to receive a big, big blessing. It's your inheritance, the 10 of Pentacles. Congratulations. You will finally get to rest. The end. Like when you read a storybook to a child. Hey guys, I am QUAN, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. I love each and every last one of you. Anyone that wants to stick around for our prayer, our incantation, our affirmation, whatever you want to call it, it's fine with me. As long as you are of the light, you operate in the highest vibration of love. You operate out of your higher self instead of your lower self. Your intentions are good. Your energy is good. You may join us. Absolutely. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for grace, favor, and for protection. I show gratitude for our complete restoration, spiritually, financially, mentally, physically, and emotionally. We show gratitude for earth, wind, and fire, both the group and the elements. We show gratitude for the trees, the seas, the water, the sky, the sun, the moon, the stars. We show gratitude for the Most High God, Yeshua. We show gratitude for Christ, Jehovah. We show gratitude for each and every planet and the unique energies they all embody to grant the requests and the prayers that we put out there. O Holy One, the Sun, Utu Shamish, who sits at the head of Mars, Madin, Gugiana, Jupiter, Enlil, Zadik, Saturn, Shabbatha, Nanerta, the Moon, Levana, Nana, Mercury, Koke, Anki, Venus, Anene, Nogate. Right now, I declare by the authority and power of Christ on every conjured witchcraft being used on and sent to me right now. Let every evil charm, every evil altar and candle, referencing my name. Let it be nullified and neutralized. Let its power be banished and destroyed by the fire, power, and light of Christ. By the authority and power of Christ Jehovah. Abracadabra. We will create as we speak, so mote it be. Let the forces of darkness, I command right now, to get and flee from this life, from our lives, our family, and surroundings. In the name of Aya Umima. Matthew 18:18. Whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever ye shall loose on earth, it shall be loosed in heaven. Again, I say unto you that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father. For where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Right now, I cover myself, my child, my collective of the highest vibration of love and our environment with a seal of protection by that Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire, which is our Holy Spirit, which is invoked by our holy words. Holy, 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 Kadus, Kadus, Kadus. From the crown of my head to the sole of my feet, right now to act as a divine shield and fence around, through, and with the fire, power, and Christ's light of Jehovah. Right now, we decree and declare, let every form of witchcraft and all of its effects burst into flames and scatter. Be ye neutralized and destroyed. Right now, I bind every evil influence and command you to get and flee from my home, environment, my life right now. I dismantle every stronghold of witchcraft and all hexes. I command right now to break and scatter. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Surely he shall deliver thee from the fowler snare and from the deadly pestilence. I break the power of this witchcraft and spell work in the name and by the authority and power of Christ. Philippians 2:10 says that I declare that by the power of Christ, every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess in heaven, on earth, and under the earth, that no power can stand against me. In the name and by the power and authority of Christ, I break the power of every spell, every curse, and every charm over my life. Right now, let every force of witchcraft bow down to Christ's authority and fall to the ground. Be dismantled and scattered. Right now, I renounce all ties to witchcraft in the name of Christ Jehovah. I break every tie and connection and agreement with every enchantment and witchcraft pit against me tonight, right now. I nullify every curse spoken. Let it fall to the ground and be rendered ineffective and powerless. Let the effects of witchcraft on my body, mind, and spirit, let it be reversed and undone. I decree and declare complete healing and freedom right now. Right now, we are completely restored to wholeness, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. Right now, I cover myself, I cover my child, I cover my collective of the highest vibration of love with Christ's light for protection by that cleansing Kundalini violet flame of our holy fire, which is our Holy Spirit, invoked by our holy words, which is the sword of the Spirit that breaks the power of all witchcraft. Right now, I declare Christ's light as my protection, as a divine barrier of light, energy, and love that no force can or may penetrate. Let every demonic spirit get out this life, out of our home and environment right now. Aya Umima is a consuming fire, and I release Christ's fire on every demonic spirit using anyone or anything to cause any spiritual or physical imbalance to me this night. Right now, I sanctify this prayer with Christ's light and fire. I flood this prayer and live right now with Christ's light and fire right now, and environment with the fire of Aya Umima for cleansing and for redemption. Right now, I decree and declare continued protection over our lives. Let our ancestors encamp all around us and keep us safe from all harms. I decree and declare that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. We are free in Christ, and no power of darkness has or will ever have any hold over us again. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain, from hex, from bind, from spell and chain. I reclaim my power, whole and sane. Through ancestral lines, I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free, protected by divine decree, by earth, by fire, by air, by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be Ashe. Collective, I love each and every last one of you. I thank you for going with me on this journey this evening. Each and every last one of you. High vibrations, Diane Garrison, Patrice Patrice Gradine, there you go. I was looking for you. Alleluia, Ale, Empanadas. Okay. How you doing? Lonnie Brown, Nene Do 111, High Vibration, Jason Dennis, Lisa Isaiah, each and every Empress, High Priestess, Empress Love, each and every last one of you. IK NUVI. I'm sorry I didn't pronounce that right. Janet Grund, hello, how you doing? Yes, thank you so much for being a part of the prayer. Ezekiel Ellis the Third, Carol Custer, Lori Taylor, High Vibration, Lonnie Brown, Yvonne Miller, Angie Sky, High Vibration. The same names repeating, but still, I love each and every last one of you. I thank you for being a part of this energy and this read this evening. Look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. God bless. May the Lord God keep you real good, real good, real good. Amen. Good night, everybody. Good. Love y'all. I'm Kuan Yin, love of the highest vibration.